Welcome back to my channel. I'm Maria, and today what I thought I would do is kind of share with you what my spring go-to look is lately. So I'm really into purples this spring, and so I decided to do an eye with kind of peaches and purple, peach on the lid, and I've been really liking it. So I thought I would do it for you, and we're gonna just get right started. So I've already applied my foundation. I used the Revlon Color Stay. I think that's it. Yeah, Revlon Color Stay. It's a matte foundation. I did my contouring, I did my highlighting, concealing, all of that kind of stuff, put the powder on, so I'm ready to go. So we're gonna start by using the NYX HD eyeshadow base, and we're gonna just apply that all over the lid. Next, I'm gonna just take a brush that has a bit of powder on it, and I'm gonna just dust that over this. Normally I let it dry down, but I don't have time today, so I'm just gonna put that on. And it just has a bit of powder, so it kind of sets that eyeshadow base that we used. The next thing I'm going to do is go in with this NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Cottage Cheese, and I'm just gonna put this on the lid. And then once I've got it on, and it's not overly noticeable because I'm so light, but what it does is it just helps, because it's so white, it just allows for the pigmentation of the light peach that I'm going to use to really shine through. So I'm going to be using my Jaclyn Hill Favourites Palette, and so far I really am enjoying this palette. So I'm going to use this color here, and it looks a little intimidating because it's quite a dark peach, but it blends out really nicely. I'm gonna use a fluffy brush like this, just a big fluffy crease brush, and this is gonna go in our crease. Next, I'm going to go into this purple right here. It's a fairly dark purple. And I'm going to use just a smaller crease brush. I guess I'll use this one. And I'm gonna put this just underneath that peach color. And I'm gonna take it to about the halfway on my lid. And then I'm gonna just bring it down onto my lid just slightly. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of take it and bring it in tight just in that crease. So it's not even really noticeable when I open up my eye, but it just kind of finishes it off. And then I'm going to use a clean fluffy brush. This is a smudger brush, and I'm just kind of going to go over all of that. Okay, now I'm going to use a clean fluffy brush again. You could use, I'm just kind of grabbing brushes, so it's really just grab a brush. I'm going to go back into that darker peach color, and I'm just going to lightly outline this purple. I'm going to take a flat kind of C brush, and I'm going to go into this color right here. And I'm going to just pack this all over the lid. Okay, then I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to put that in my inner corner. Then I'm going to take this color again, and I'm going to run that along the lash line. Oh, I got a hair on my... I've got a hair on my brush. So I'm going to run that along kind of to the outer part of my pupil. Then I'm going to take that purple and run it right over that peach to about midway. So it kind of mirrors what I did on the other side. Now I'm going to take another fluffy brush, just this one's quite tiny, and I'm going to go into this color right beside it. It's kind of a it's going from the purple to almost a purpley brown. And I'm just gonna put that purple right back over top of it. Now I'm gonna go back in with that fluffy brush and just blend it out. Where did you go? Where did you go? It's in my hand. How scary. Okay, so I'm gonna use this same little flat brush and I'm gonna go into this bright kind of purpley pink, and I'm just gonna place this right there. Gonna do the same thing on this side and then go over it with this color. Just kind of right where it joins up, just gonna kind of tap it on to just blend it all out. Now I'm gonna take an angled brush and I'm going to go into that darkest purpley shade that I used, and I'm just gonna smudge this into the lash line. Now the one thing about the Jaclyn Hill palette is it doesn't have any light matte shade, so I'm going to just pull in a light matte shade from my Everything Nice palette, and I'm just gonna do a mixture of Turtle Dove and Heaven, and it's just gonna be a cream color, and I'm gonna use that as my brow highlight, and I'm gonna bring it down into here just to kind of brighten up this area, just like so. I don't know if you can tell the difference between this one and this one, but I find that just putting that little bit of lighter matte on top just kind of finishes the look off. Now I'm going to take a cleaned off fluffy brush and again just kind of blend everything together. Okay, that's what we have so far. Gonna go in with the Scandalize in Black by RIMMEL and just line my water line and tight line. So I round the black kind of in the eyelashes, and then I'm going to go back into that Morphe, just this purple shade right there. And I'm going to use an angled brush again and just work that into the black. I'm going to do the same thing up here just to give the illusion of a little bit of dark purple right there. Okay, and that's what we have so far. I love this combination. Now what I'm going to do is just brush off my cheeks a little bit because there was a bit of fallout. And now I'm going to put on mascara and I'm going to put on false lashes, and then we'll be back to do cheeks and eyes. I've got my falsies on and I used the Roller Lash by Benefit. I'm really liking this mascara. I think it's excellent. And then I just used my Kiss Me eyelashes. Anyway, so I've got that done. Now I'm gonna just put on a bit of blush, and I'm gonna use a peach color from my Everything Nice palette, and it's this one right here, and it's called Papa Don't Peach. And I'm gonna concentrate that peach color just kind of on the back part of my cheeks. Well, kind of bring it up a little bit. I'm gonna use two blushes. I'm gonna kind of do the same thing that I've done on my eyes, on my cheeks. So I've got this peachy color as the primary color, but then I wanna give just a slight flush to my cheeks. And I got this little, it's called a Clinique Color Pop blush. And this pattern, first of all, it's so pretty, and that goes right through the whole entire product. So it looks like this all the time. And so I'm going to just take a little bit of that and I'm going to apply it to the apples of my cheek and just run it slightly above that peach. And this is completely unnecessary, but you know, slightly high maintenance. It's not so terrible. And like I've said a million times before, it's fun. And then I'm going to use Mary Luminizer by the Balm. I'm gonna just use this little Morphe brush. I'm gonna concentrate this just right here. Beautiful. I'm also gonna put just a little bit right there. You know, when I'm putting these products on, seriously, I do not know what my problem is, but when I'm doing this, I start over my lips and I just talk like that. It's crazy. It's completely weird, but anyway. I guess I gotta get my hair out of the way. Gonna do the same thing on this side. I'm gonna just put this on the tip. And I've learned recently, and it's actually true, if you put if you put an illuminizer all the way down your nose, it brings the whole nose up. So let's say you've got a nose that kind of goes like this. What you do is just put a little bit of illuminizer on the tip of your nose, and then it brings your nose up kind of like whoop, like this. It's like an instant little facelift. So that's just a little trick that you can do if you want to trick blah, blah. I can't even speak today. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, so now for lip liner. It's totally over the top today, guys. I'm gonna put this. This is the Makeup Forever 24L Aqua Eyes. And I'm gonna overdraw them slightly today. Then I'm gonna go in with this Sephora lip liner in 139. And it's kind of a light mauvey pink. I'm just gonna put that all over. And then I'm gonna go in with this NYX lip liner in Bloom. Just on the outer edge, and it's just gonna pink and kind of pinky purple up that outer line. Then I'm going to go and I'm going to use this Revlon. It's a cream lipstick in number 660, Berry Haute. And it's kind of a purpley lilac color. I really love this color. And then I'm going to finish it off by just putting a dab of the NYX Butter Gloss in Creme Brulee. And it doesn't really change the color of the lipstick. It just gives a little bit of glissy glossy. I just love glissy glossy. Okay, so I'm not leaving today. This is what you get. So this is the final look. And yeah, it's my go-to look lately. I just think it's really feminine and pretty colors. So a nice pairing for eyeshadow is any sort of peach color and purples. They just really look nice together, and it's super feminine, it's super springy. And I really like this Revlon lipstick in this color, this Berry Haute. And I like the cream formulation. I have one that's almost identical in Shine. Don't like it as much, but this one is really nice. The only thing about these lipsticks is you do have to reapply quite often. So, but that's just the price you pay. So anyway, that's it for today. Hope that you enjoyed. Please feel free to tell your friends and subscribe and give me a thumbs up, and we'll see you soon.